Welcome to my furry news series. Let's get into it. So the first episode we'll be talking about Roblox is being sued by Mike, who is going after Roblox because they know the law.
On behalf of everyone, I'm helping to sue Roblox. This summer, Roblox was hit with a massive lawsuit centered on a young player known as DH. The lawsuit claims she joined the platform after believing the company's promise that it was safe and educational. Since 2018, police have arrested at least 24 people accused of misusing Roblox to contact young users and move chats off platform.
Of those 2018 cases, I believe 6 of them have been caught. Which is quite a bit.
Even Roblox has reported over 13,000 flagged incidents on its platform, a huge jump from roughly 3,000 the year before. Roblox says that's just a small fraction compared to all US reports. The lawsuit argues Roblox allegedly knew these risks, but kept selling parents on the idea of a safe digital playground. His efforts have led to the arrest of 6 people. So Schlep, what was the goal when you started making videos about safety issues on Roblox?
It really all started back to my own personal experiences related to it. I had some very negative experiences as a kid, and I was affected by a very popular developer.
They're trying to silence the whistleblowers. They're spending more energy going after people like Schlep, but what they're doing, they're trying to put a muzzle on this whole thing. They're also...
This could change the overall platforms and even the policies that Roblox has to enforce, and it is working. It's important to let parents know that Roblox is not just rated for kids anymore, because people are taking advantage. People are doing loopholes and bypassing regulations that should not have been bypassed in the first place, and taking advantage of Roblox system itself to do gritty content and messed up content that should not be allowed.
Schlep just announced he's suing Roblox, not over the ban, but over the damage he says he suffered years ago from a developer on the platform. His lawyer confirmed he's also representing many others with similar stories.
We have over 800 cases involving... These are personal injury claims. So survivors are coming forward because of the personal injuries and the trauma they experienced.
So because of this massive amount of caseload, this is going to take many years to resolve. This is not going to be a 1 or 2 year case. This is going to be a very prolonged case.
I've made the decision to team up with Schlep's lawyer to help sue Roblox. Reach out to my firm, ithinkihavaecase.com, if you've gone through something similar. Let's investigate how Roblox is designed, because the lawsuits claim there are at least 3 serious flaws. First, until 2021, anyone could make an account by entering just a username, password, and birthday. Users could mistake their age and unlock unrestricted chat, which the lawsuits claim made it very common to find lower levels talking with adults.
So there's nothing wrong with talking to adults. The problem is, and what he needs to word it, is talking with predators, specifically state predators or people that want to abuse people in negative ways. State it that way and not state that talking to adults is bad, because that's a misrepresentation and stating that basically all adults are bad if you're going to make that claim.
We've caught 6 off of the game itself, but not only that, we've had dozens of...
And remember what they said back earlier, since 2018, the police have caught over 12 predators. Of that, 6 of them were Schleps. So that in mass amount is massive what Schlep did. And this is why it's a massive issue against what Roblox did, because basically Schlep was the big part as to why police caught the predators in the first place.
And third is the lack of moderation. In 2017, the company claimed it had thousands of moderators working 24/7, plus advanced filters blocking unsafe content. The reality looks very different. For starters, Roblox has hosted many games with questionable themes, including Run from Diddy Simulator, Shower Simulator, and Bloody Battles. The fact that these games even existed undercuts Roblox's claim of being a safe, moderated place. The company allegedly employs only about 3,000 moderators. Compare that to TikTok, roughly 3 times Roblox's daily users, but over 13 times the number of moderators on staff.
And that's very damaging to know that, and also very important to add that to the lawsuit, because when they're comparing other companies that are smaller than Roblox, it's going to make Roblox look very bad and not caring about the safety factor. And that's where the lawsuit would have its grounds. Moving on to age verification in video games. Now, this was uploaded by Deep Humor, and Steam is doing this. Now, to put this in context, the way Steam is doing it is, well, very, very smart. And he'll explain why, and I'll explain why also, and why YouTube could have done this.
Well, it's here. Age verification is now in video games. Steam is now going to be requiring age verification in the UK for mature game pages. Steam users in the UK now have to verify their age with a credit card to access mature rated game store pages and community hubs.
And you know what? I can support a credit card method for verifying to buy those games. There's nothing wrong against that. Steam just has to upload a way to protect people from accessing those games. That's it. May not necessarily work, but that's not Steam's job.
For some reason, Steam has made the very strange decision of only allowing credit cards to be used as verifying someone's age. Now, in one way, that is good because that allows the company Valve that owns Steam to basically avoid handling personal identification like that. You don't have to. A lot of people are wondering why they aren't allowing debit cards to be used, and it's because debit cards do not work because it can be used by people who are under 18.
Yeah, you're technically allowed to get a debit card, which is owned through your own banking system, through your own by your parents. Your parents will allow you to open up a bank under their name, and it will just be under their name, but you'll still own the debit card, just under their control.
I feel like this isn't actually achieving what they want, which is apparently to keep kids safe from accessing mature content when they could just use their parents' credit card and be good.
And the other thing is, you don't necessarily know who's buying the game over the computer. Just because it's a person's Steam account does not mean that person that is buying the game is actually who they say they are over the internet.
And then what happened? All those same apps and websites that are asking us to provide all this data, they end up getting hacked, and then all of our data ends up getting leaked. And of course, just like
that's the big issue. That's going to start happening more and more. Because then these hackers are going to be like, oh, there's more credit card information, and they're going to start targeting these big companies for that credit card information, so there's a higher risk factor for being hacked.
This has nothing to do with protecting the kids. It was really never about the kids. It is all about collecting our data.
This year, 2025, is the biggest in history for companies requiring you to add your ID, your credit card, or some sort of personal information in the history of any time period. So 2025 will be historically known, at least from the internet perspective, as data collecting. Guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Please hit the like, subscribe, go ahead and join Discord if you haven't done so. My Discord link is right here, or you can go join by description below.